All right, you guys, welcome to the call tonight. This is our Monday night Jumpstart call for Leafit Inc. Yes, it is Tuesday night, but we did honor our veterans here in the USA yesterday with Memorial Day, so we kind of moved this call over to Tuesday. I just want to welcome you all to the call. We've got this call going off right now, and then at the top of the next hour, we've got the business brief call going. But if I could, real quickly, I just want to hear from the support that we've got on the call tonight. If you guys could maybe try to do this one at a time, shout out a name and tell us where you're calling from, and we'll get this call underway.
Hey, from Idaho, Lane, Cincinnati,
Sydney, Australia,
Austin to Los Angeles,
Indiana,
Florence, Idaho, Ohio, San Diego.
Fantastic, you guys. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and mute this call out. Let's get this thing underway. Hang on just a second. All right, you guys. As I said, my name is Mike Green. I'm the Vice President of Sales for Leafit Inc. Here to share some information with you tonight. All I can tell you is I'm pretty darn excited. I want to start by apologizing for maybe not having the messaging quite as clear as we wanted to. I know we posted in the back office. We had it on the events calendar yesterday. Yes, we were recognizing Memorial Day yesterday and moved this call to tonight. So for those that aren't able to be on the call, we are recording this call. It'll be posted up in the back office before the night is over for those that actually missed it today, since we're kind of just a little bit out of sync. But I did want to also thank the people that are on this call and those that weren't able to make the call, the ones that are helping us with testing right now of our new app. I will tell you that times are extremely exciting right now to watch the number of people that are figuring this out without any tutorials, without any real direction. They're pushing buttons and figuring out our brand new app for themselves. I couldn't be more excited. I will tell you, I am not a social network giant, never have been. In fact, the only reason I ever joined Facebook was out of protection from my wife, because she's one of those Facebook fanatics. She's always on Facebook, and I used to hear from my friends all the time say, Mike, I can't believe your wife just posted that on Facebook about you. I had no idea what she was doing, so I finally went out and got a Facebook account just to know what she was saying about me. I love her dearly, but she would get through some of the most bizarre stories. So anyway, I'm not a big social network, but I have to tell a story on myself. I take our application now. It's the first thing I reach for in the morning. It's the last thing I put down at night. I can't help it. It's so interactive. It's so visually stimulating. Instead of looking at Facebook or Twitter, because I've got both those social networks rolling now, but I will tell you, looking at our news feed, it's exciting, it's compelling, it's thought-provoking, but it's all images. And all of a sudden I see an image, and I'm like, man, who is that? Who's posting that? And I have to open the image up to see who just shared that with me from either Facebook or Twitter. And I'll tell you, it's just engaging. It's really fun. I'm not just saying that because this is our app. I'm just telling you, I've never been inside of a social network that's made me feel this way. Now I can take one of those posts or my own picture. I can tag e-commerce to it and actually buy an item. And what we have found now is we're actually able to buy stuff at a very, I think, a pretty good discount. I think I told the story last week that I bought 10 soccer balls. They finally showed up. My son was on the edge of his seat until they got here. 10 soccer balls, saved $70 on that purchase with the IT app. Yes, our e-commerce component is attached to our application right now. It's functioning. We made that purchase. Couldn't be more excited. The very first purchase that I made saved $70 on a purchase of 10 soccer balls for my son. It was pretty exciting. But I will tell you that it's more than just me. I'm hearing from everybody that's had the ability to get into this test model that's testing the app, and they're having a blast. Now, I want to say thank you to those that are helping this test, because it's not the easiest thing either. When you're in the test mode, we've got to go through this thing called Hockey app, and it can be a little bit confusing, and we've got, there are some challenges there. So I did want to give a shout out to those that have made it through that challenge and are actually helping with this testing. And that sign-up process will be absolutely streamlined when we go live with this beta test. I will also tell you that on Friday this week, we get an update from our programmers every 2 weeks, and this Friday is the week. And I've heard stories about all of the things that they've been working on over the last 2 weeks, including captioning and commenting. Couldn't be more excited about seeing how that's going to lay out in this new news feed. We didn't even think that we were going to have commenting and captioning until version 1.1 or 1.2. So to see that rolling out in version 1.0, couldn't be more excited. Friday is going to be a very exciting day. In fact, I was just speaking with Lawrence Sowell, our CEO. He advised me that he's going to be shooting another video after that update comes in, and make it more of maybe a tutorial, because again, we don't have a tutorial from our developers yet. That will be part of the final product, but just to make it a little bit easier for those that are helping us test. So he's going to go in and actually shoot more of a tutorial on each one of the components, what each one of the pages does inside of our app. I also want to let people know that we are continuing to build our tester list. If you have an iOS, if you have an iPad, an iPad mini, an iPhone, or if you want to run out and grab one, okay, send an email to beta, B-E-T-A, beta at leafit.com, and get on the list to beta test the mobile application, okay? But remember, this is actually pre-beta, okay? So this is really for the hardcore guys. I will tell you that I'm not an iPhone guy. I'm an Android guy, and it was challenging for me at first just to get used to the iPhone format, and it's been challenging for others as well that have kind of swung over to the iPhone side just so they can play with this app out of the gate. But I'll tell you, it's been well worth it. Going through that learning curve and being able to play with this app every single day, I couldn't be more excited. I want to give you a little tip, too. If you're thinking of making that move, I'm not asking anybody to go out and spend a bunch of money, but here's what most of the people in the Coeur d'Alene, Spokane area are doing. They're jumping on Craigslist and buying a used iPhone, okay? If you're going to buy a used iPhone, from what I've experienced so far, I tell you not to spend much more than $100 because they're out there for an iPhone 4 or an iPhone 4S. About $100 seems to be a good price, and it's just a never-ending supply, it seems like. If you are going to buy an iPad, stay away from the Gen 1 because you need a 7.0 operating system. I think I'm doing the terminology right, and the Gen 1 was only a 6.1 or whatever it was. But so if you are going to go the iPad route, make sure it's at least a Gen 2. But we've got a guest speaker. Who is it? Lawrence, is that you?
Yeah, I'm just listening here. I just wanted to say it's not just iPad. It's iPhone and iPad. It's iOS version 7.0.
Version 7.0. Make sure whatever you're putting your hands on, right.
Yeah.
And even some whether of the iPhone 4s needed an update, right, Lawrence? We experienced that.
Yeah, some of the 4s. So, try to get an iPhone 4 or even a 3. Just make sure it's an iOS device that can update to Generation 2, which is 7.0. It's just similar to those of you who use Internet Explorer, and, there was, Internet Explorer 7, 8, and some systems are built for 7 or higher. It's the same type of programming language. You simply can't build a product to support all the different versions. So 7.0 or newer is required for the product to work properly on iOS.
Beautiful. While you're unmuted, Lawrence, did you want to add anything else?
I'm adding leafs right now.
I laugh. I did the same thing. Lawrence and I were on a recruiting call today, and I had a friend of mine share a picture of himself. He's trying to lose weight right now, and he was kind of doing a shout-out to all of his friends. Thanks for the support and everything. But in the background was a Bowflex. And I thought, well, there's a perfect picture to tag. So I opened it up. I tagged it with Bowflex and was sent to Sears.com, of all places, $824. I almost bought the thing. I mean, I was ready to hit that buy button. I've always wanted one of those things. I've always heard how expensive they were, and I thought, man, that's a pretty good price. And I just shocked 18,000 retailers to get that price with a push of one button. I love that about the mobile application. Talk about, peace of mind that I don't have to go to 18,000 different retailers to try to figure out what the pricing is. I push one button and the IT app does it for me. I thought that was pretty neat. But yeah, it is. It's contagious. If you pick your iPhone up, your iPad up, and you're checking your news feed, and all of a sudden you're going, I'm going to tag that picture, I'm going to tag that picture, I'm going to tag that picture. Buying, creating pictures that you can make money off of, post them up, somebody else buys, you get paid. It's awesome. But back to what I was talking about. If you truly want to take that step, if you don't have an iPhone, if you don't have an iPad, and you want to take that step and get into the beta testing, do so by sending an email to beta@leafit.com. Beta@leafit.com, not .biz, .com. And make sure that the email that you provide us is the email that you will be able to gain access to on your iPhone or on your iPad, because that's how it works. So that the email that you give us is the email address that we're going to invite you with, and that invite has to be accessed on that iPhone operating system. So join the fun, join the team if you guys want The testing has been extremely entertaining, seeing all the leads being created by other people right now. People are getting very, very creative already. We're pretty excited about that. I just mentioned that we were on a recruiting call. Guys, I just want to let you know that the gloves are coming off. I'm hearing from more and more people that they are attracting bigger and bigger builders and real leaders in this industry to our platform. They are getting extremely excited with what we're doing. There's the 50K race where we're giving away $200,000, and that's a huge incentive to go after those big hitters. But at the same time, people are really starting to see that we are a company that did it. We are a company that is bringing the application to market. There's been other companies out there that have almost ruined it for us. They've said, oh, here we go. We're going to launch this new MLM company. We've got this application we're bringing to market, and they never bring it to market. And then we've kind of sounded that same way for a while. Well, here it is, you guys. It's real. It's tangible. You can touch it. You can see it. You can use it. It's functioning. You can actually make a purchase with our application. It works, and it's only getting better every single day. This new update that comes out on Friday, again, that's going to be really exciting. But to see the real, true leader, big people, networkers coming in and finally going, wow, you guys did it, because we weren't sure if you were going to, because we've been told by other companies in the past, oh, no, we're really going to do it. And here it is. We're putting it in their hands. They're seeing it for real, that it is actually developed. It's a done deal. Those leaders are starting to wake up. I'm looking for a huge explosion over this summer. I know, what a crazy time to explode a network marketing company, but it's going to happen this summer. We're going to go ballistic with this application hitting the market. The last thing I wanted to share with you guys, and Florence, if you want to throw something else in here, feel free to, but the last thing I wanted to share with you guys is that we are moving into a new corporate headquarters in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I know how most people are. They want to, they say, well, where are the corporate headquarters? I still hear from people that think that we're still in Panama. All that has changed, you guys. We're now in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Our moving date is June 2nd to this new office, and it is beautiful. You will be proud, every single one of you, that if you ever want to come visit corporate offices, that we're going to be able to take care of you. If you ever want to send a big hitter to come check out the company, we're going to make you proud. If you want to go see what we've done, go to Google Maps, search it yourself. The address is 2100 Northwest Boulevard, okay, Northwest. So 2100 Northwest Boulevard. It's in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, okay. I think even Google Maps will abbreviate that. Here in this part of the country, we used to do a C for Coeur d'Alene, so C, D as in David, and then A. Or if you want to spell it out, take a pen real quick. It's C-O-E-U-R, then a little D with an apostrophe, and then A-L-E-N-E. That's Coeur d'Alene, or abbreviated CDA. But that's, if you want to Google map it, guys, I know you're going to be proud of what we did. And we did it for purpose. We did it with intention. We want to show people that we are dead serious with what we're doing, okay? You are now to be very proud, because if you don't do it, one of your prospects is going to do it. They're going to say, well, where's this company out of? And you're going to say, they're out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Well, what's our address? You're going to say, oh, it's 2100 Northwest Boulevard. They're going to go Google map it. They're going to look and they're going to go, wow, these guys are serious. And we're going to use that office, you guys, to stage big and bigger events. So we're going to be able to use that office location now to do more Google Hangouts, because I know Lawrence loves that platform, so do a lot of you. And once we're settled there, it's got huge internet speed. We'll never have a problem with a Google Hangout again. We'll get back into that format, but we are very excited about getting in that location and really raising the game even that much more for how this company is being put together. We got just enough space to really build the corporate structure exactly how we want it. We're very excited to move into that space and get this company where we know it needs to be. Lawrence, did you want to throw anything else in there? I got to the bottom of my list. Although I didn't mention Facebook and Twitter efficiently, but I'll get that in a second. Lawrence, I'll throw you that more.
Yeah, sure, Mike. So basically, anybody that wants to see the new video that's going to be done on Friday, I'll be doing that as soon as we get the new update, and I'll be posting it on our Facebook and our Twitter. You can go to our Facebook at Vision Leaf. So you can go to twitter.com/VisionLeaf or facebook.com/VisionLeaf and just follow us and like us there. We're also going into production of a new launch video that's going to be full animation of the product and the benefits of the product and how it works. So a new video is in the works and will be coming. We're getting ready to start working on the back office area, specifically the share section. We're going to be revamping that and making that a place where people can get and see their new announcements that are coming in, access training videos, see a leaderboard for the competitions or promotions that we're running, and of course have one-click share capabilities to connect to Facebook or connect to their Gmail or whatever to make it easier to share the business opportunity. So those are all things that we're working on. I can tell you about half the time on this call I've been going through the app just to see what's been going on since I checked it an hour ago, and I'm seeing just in the last hour there's been already 40 new posts to the app itself. Skip Wilson, if you're out there, you're posting a lot of stuff. Ursula, Janice, there's too many to even mention. I'm sitting here going through the app. But I just want to reiterate what Mike Green said. Everybody was wondering, with all these tech companies in the network marketing space never bringing a product to market, is it really going to happen? And the product's now in the hands of roughly 100 people, and those people are addicted to the product, as are we, and it's only going to get better from here. I know that we did a couple calls today, Mike, you and me, went through the product with some new builders that are coming on, and we all know that they're just absolutely excited and love what they're seeing with the product as well. And everybody's saying the same thing. This is going to go viral. It's not a matter of if anymore. It's a matter of when. And I can tell you that in the next 7 to 10 days, we should be able to give you the for sure launch date of the IT app. I believe after this update on Friday, we're going to have a really good idea of how ready the product is for launch. And so stay tuned for that information. Mike Green, that's all I have, unless you have something else that I know.
You know what? Let me hold you to task a little bit, Lawrence. Since you were brave enough to come join us, could you maybe map out? I know without giving specific dates, but kind of an expectation, loose expectation of just how close this thing is to being in the hands of the masses.
Yeah, sure. Well, basically, I mean, right now, if we wanted to, we could put this out. The last pieces that are being done are some bug fixes and the connection to the database, which basically recognizes the genealogy in the commission flows for the 9 levels of e-commerce. And those are things that should all be wrapped up, I believe, by Friday. So, to give you an idea, we've been saying for a while, I remember months ago we were saying Q2, and as it looks right now, we're going to hit right on the latter part of Q2. I'm thinking it's going to be a late June launch. If we feel like we want to get another feature in there, we may prolong that launch a week or so. But other than that, we're roughly looking at the end of June or very, very early July to launch the IT app on iOS devices. From there, we'll be going into the development on desktop and Android, and we'll give more information about that. But I'm seeing a late June, early July launch right now, Mike.
Beautiful, beautiful. I couldn't be more excited, you guys. And Lawrence, thanks for spending some time with us tonight. I really appreciate that as well. You never know when Lawrence is going to stop by. Guys, I just want to leave you, and gals, sorry, I didn't mean to leave you gals out. I just want to leave you with one more thought, and it's more on the, what should I do now thought process. What you could do actually right now in real time is jump on the phone, grab a friend or two, and get them to the Tuesday night business brief. Ron Tarver does an excellent job going through the product, going through the compensation plan, going through the excitement. He always brings, key people into those calls, people that are actually out doing the business right now. So I would encourage you, because a lot of people are asking, I know, well, what can I do right now? The app's almost here. What should I be doing? What can I be doing? I will tell you this. Go out and attach to yourselves as many of your friends, family, neighbors, strangers, it doesn't matter. Attach them all to you. Drive them to your leafit.biz website /your username and just tell them it's coming. It's right around the corner, and you're not going to want to miss this. You personally don't want to find out a week from now, a month from now, right after the IT app launches, that you're going to go to your best friend now and finally get them introduced to our social network and find out that somebody else already got them. You want to go out and attach as many people to you as you can. I really feel that this is the first network marketing business model that I've ever been associated with where we will lead with the product. I really, truly believe that. When you start to look at what we've got, when you have this mobile application in your hands, you're not going to be out with a pen and a piece of paper trying to sign people up. You're going to be helping people install the app on their iPhone, on their iPad, eventually on their Android, okay? You're going to be helping people download an app. That's it. Once they download the app, go the next step. If it feels right, don't always force it. You don't always have to take them to that next step and start, now I'm going to bang them for the $40. Oh, I'm telling you, get the application downloaded. When this comes out, that's the game. That's what you're going to want to do. Get the IT app downloaded to as many devices as you can. Because remember, when you do with your invite code, they're attached to you for life. And that attachment has such earnings potential. Remember, I used to be a banker, so I've got to do this. If you just got 10 of your friends attached to you to use our social network for free, the application for free, just 10, okay? Forget about the $40 for just a second. And those 10 went out and did the same. And those 10 went out, each one of those 10 went out and did the same. You draw that down 9 levels deep, guys, and you're talking over $1 billion. That's just at 10. Okay, and I know there's holes in that. You can gauge that any way you want, and you can dice those figures however you want. But I'm telling you, you've never been in a position before to go out and do something so simple than to promote a free mobile application that a person is going to be able to save money and even make a little bit of money when they share that post with somebody else and somebody else buys the same item. No one's ever done that before. Lead with the product. Get people excited about what you've got. A shopping app that will provide them the cheapest place to buy out of 18,000 retailers. And when you get comfortable with that number, 18,000 retailers, we're going to add to it. We're not done. It's not always just going to be 18,000 retailers. We'll be adding more retailers to that. But shopping that many retailers right now, all I can tell you is I haven't been stumped yet. I have found the cheapest price on so many things I can't tell you. Shopping that right back to Amazon on a Google search is crazy. So lead with the product. Go out. I will tell you, you're not selling juice. You're not selling diet pills. You're not selling, health supplements. You're actually out offering a mobile application that's going to allow people to buy what they're normally going to buy anyway and save some money. The cheapest price to buy out of 18,000 retailers. That's something, a true value that everybody's going to want. Go attach as many people to you as you can. You hardcore network marketing people, I'll tell you, the 40 is a no-brainer. I do it like this. You want to make a little bit of money or you want to make all the money. But get them into the mobile application first. Get them to sign up at leafit.biz first. Once you get them through that stage, you get them excited about the mobile app, then it's time to talk a little bit more. But you want to get that application in their hands so they're using it. Once they use it and they realize there's another step they can take and it's only $40 a month, they're going to jump all over it. So I'm going to leave that with you guys. Didn't mean to turn that into a sales pitch, but that's my tip for the week. Get off the phone now. Get back on the phone with your friends, family, neighbors. Grab a stranger if you have to, but drive some traffic to that business brief call. Again, with Von Tarver, it starts at the top of the hour. They're good calls. They're strong calls. They do a great job at describing the product and the compensation plan in brief to let people know there's a lot of money to be made here. So do that for yourself. Again, just keep pushing. Attach as many people as you can and wait until this thing hits the market. You're going to see an explosion. It's going to be huge. Lawrence, thanks again for joining us. All you guys on the call, I appreciate you coming. And we'll catch you next Monday. We'll be back on Monday next week. But grab a friend and go to that call at the top of the hour, you guys. You won't regret it. Thanks again, and we'll talk to you guys all very, very soon.